And speaking of, coming up next, couples dealing with infidelity. Not the kind of infidelity you're thinking about. It's financial infidelity. We'll talk about it next. It's the viral video. This is actually one of the most watched videos of the day. It's good to see kids and officers having fun together.
Yep.
What they need is Elf. Remember Elf and his like rapid fire arm?
Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf would have taken care of business. All right, welcome back to the show. By the way, there will be Snowball fights tonight. And neighborhood kids in Stapleton, lay off. I get it. You're angry at me. I get drive-by peltings. Ow!
Oh my God.
I know who you are, and I know who your mom and dad are. Speaking of your mom and dad, I'll bet your mom and dad are being infidelitous.
What?
Which may or may not be a word.
Nice segue.
Not that kind of infidelity, but financial infidelity. It's actually way more common, and I think almost every couple is guilty of it to some extent. We're talking about maybe not even lying about money, but keeping a secret.
That's exactly right.
Let's talk about the reasons why it's a problem and what we can do about it.
Okay. Financial infidelity it's lying, cheating, hoarding money inside of a relationship. And the thing is you can have like big amounts of financial infidelity or those small ones. Like you said you were only going to spend $50, but you spent $100 and you didn't say anything. That's a small example. Or a big example is maybe like a $20,000 credit card that you're hiding from your spouse. So you've got, ouch.
That happens?
Yeah, it does.
My goodness,
all the time. So we have 3 reasons why any form of financial infidelity will absolutely kill your relationship. And the first one is money lies erode trust. And they do inside of a relationship. Let's face it, any good relationship has a good foundation of trust.
Right.
And the thing is money impacts us every single day. And so you have opportunities to lie about it every single day. And so they just, after a while, if you're doing it, your spouse is going to find out. I mean, there's no doubt about
Sooner or
it.
later.
That trust will be broken.
Okay.
And it really erodes the trust.
So, number 2, money lies lead to low self-esteem. So guilt is directly related to low self-esteem. So what we find in relationships is that if one of you is hiding this money, is committing this financial infidelity, then what happens is the self-esteem gets lowered. The other person doesn't really even understand what's going on. They're just like, what's with the sudden attitude change and what's the problem? And so what we find is low self-esteem in a relationship kills it. The third point is that small money lies lead to big money lies. And this acts a lot like sexual infidelity. You know, sexual infidelity starts at the coffee pot conversation. Then you go to lunch, then you go to dinner, and then boom, whatever happens. Well, the same thing is true. The same thing is true with money. It starts with maybe like what Beth said, I spent $50 really when I was 100. Then it's a separate checking account. We found that 60% of all women have separate checking accounts.
And don't tell their spouse?
And don't tell their spouse. Then what happens is we find that can snowball into a major credit card. We recently sat down, we were coaching a couple, and he had a $34,000 credit card that she didn't know about. And when it came out, when it came out in our coaching session, it blew up. I mean, it was crazy.
It's hard to rebuild the trust from that.
Yeah, in recent studies, 50%, one person in a relationship, so 50% of all relationships has a secret credit card or a secret checking account, and it's killing relationships.
So it's not just financially a bad idea, it also could ruin or cause major problems in the marriage. Honesty and truth and communication,
absolutely
the best policy.
Yep.
You know, and one of the things that we're excited about is we actually have a web class.
Oh yeah, talk about that.
Brand new web class, because one of the reasons why financial infidelity is committed is because you don't see eye to eye on savings, the way to save. You don't see eye to eye on spending. And when you don't see eye to eye on it, it can really cause one of you to go start hiding.
All right, so talk about this. This is a webinar?
It's a web class.
How do folks get signed up?
All right, go to themoneycouple.com/webclass.
Got it.
All right, and it's called Help, I Married My Money Opposite.
Right.
And most of us have married our money opposite, so what do you do about it? And we know that this will help in the whole financial infidelity thing. Yep.
Opposites attract.
They do, and then opposites attack.
Opposites attract and then attack.
That's right.
But a lovely thought.
We'll end on that upbeat note.
Themoneycouple.com. Check them out and go sign up for that web class. It'll be a lot of fun and could actually really help your marriage. Coming up next, maybe we'll save enough money to go spend a week at this house in Aspen, owned by a super famous celebrity, and you can now rent it by the week. Oh, stay tuned, you're gonna love it.